All right, everyone, back to the ones. Let's go again, and action. Have you ever wanted to experience the thrill of shooting a movie while also managing a budget and a timeline? No, well, me neither, but Roll Camera takes these types of things into consideration and more as you shoot scenes for your perfect movie. Film 5 of these scenes, or run out of money or time and the game ends. If you are able to craft a cinematic masterpiece or utterly campy flop, you win. Anything else, and you may just have to play the game again. Thanks for taking the time to watch this review, sponsored by Grand Gamers Guild, who sent this review copy free of charge. Don't forget to check out their Game Night Experience games. We always appreciate when people like, comment, and subscribe so we can keep making videos like this one. Roll Camera is a cooperative game for 1 to 4 players designed by Malachi Ray Rempen. Like I said before, the copy we received was published in the US by Grand Gamers Guild, and Keen Bean Studio was responsible for the original development of the game. Since this is a review, I'm not going to cover everything like our how to play videos. Some things you should know though: each day, each person will draw a new problem which may interfere with shooting your scenes. Then you roll the dice, assign the dice, and hopefully shoot some scenes. Shooting scenes is essentially a small dice placement puzzle, and although that is necessary to win the game, I wouldn't say that that is the heart of the game. The heart of the game is flavor. The story, the experiences you create as you create your scenes. Dealing with problems gains you rewards you will need to stay on track, but your production means also force you to work together to make a compelling story. No one person can either co-opt the cooperative experience with being too bossy, and instead, you all get a chance to contribute. The flavor text on the cards and the imagined scenarios in each scene are just as essential to the game as the game mechanics. One of the ways you can win is by finishing a movie with such bad quality that it is a classic. We are talking MST3K here. The rules aren't going to feel overwhelming, and the whole thing will become more about the game night experience you have with other people. You even have a nice round tracker that helps you set up and then remember what you're supposed to do on your turn. I've played the game solo too, and I enjoyed the experience. It's a nice efficiency puzzle that has a way of dealing with problems, creating your scenes, and trying to finish your film in the right time and the right way. And speaking of dealing with problems, you might not even have to or want to deal with those problems. There were times when it was most expedient to let the problems exist as a way to craft the film rather than dealing with them, which is a really interesting side effect of problems in real life. Sometimes real restrictions cause us to create our best work. Filmmakers know this, and whether it was intentional or not, it helps make the game a better one. Blaze, what would you like to say about the game?
It's a fun game for game nights, family nights, and something I like about it is the art, because it's a lot of times you're just, in the art, people are yelling at each other.
What kind of people are in the game?
Bean people.
Bean people? Yeah. So the game has this animated look where they're bean people, not normal human-looking people. What are they doing in the different scenes?
A lot of times they're either, well, on the back of the box it shows a guy getting exploded, a guy yelling at someone over a table, and I can't see the other, and one is also, there's like loved ones too in it.
Yeah. What do you like to do in the game that you think other kids might like to do in this game?
Rolling the dice, moving around the tokens that you put the dice on, and that you can use things to move around how the film is for your movie. And another thing I think that most kids my age would just laugh at is the fact that there's only 5 scenes in a movie.
Only 5 scenes in the movie?
Well, you can do, if you flip the board over, there's like 20 scenes.
Uh-huh.
That's a bit more realistic, but still not quite there.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a game that you would recommend?
Yeah, for kids my age.
Okay, cool. Do you want to create a film about truth, lies, and grandma? Or how about a shockingly outrageous unibrow movie? Or maybe chocolate and heartache is your sort of thing. You're going to be making all sorts of movies like this. Blaze was talking about it, but the game even has this fun little back of the board outline for making your own feature film creation. It's a nice touch on an already well-produced and quite fun cooperative game. The game definitely gets 2 thumbs way up from us. If it's not clear yet, this game isn't for those who value mechanics and less randomness in their games as their highest priority. This game does have you using your dice as workers. In fact, each side represents things like the artists and gaffers and actors and so forth who come together to make a movie. But people who love to do their own thing with minimal player action won't necessarily find this game interesting. Roll Camera is a game about telling a story together, even if that story fails miserably. So let us know about your favorite movie or film experience. Which one transported you somewhere beyond the screen, even if it was for a 90-minute running time? Thanks for watching and happy gaming.